Fraser looks the field over, lets him go. Brickyard Roadrunners are underway. Jason Dick gets the jump on Paul Wainwright. Wainwright tries hanging to his outside groove. Not going to happen. Now Wainwright looks to the bottom side in car number 27. Jay Townsend right there in car number 27 as well, sitting in spot number 3. Dan Sweeney fourth, and Woody Woodburn. Battle with Bob Williams now. Keep an eye on car number 41. Your point leader, Bob Williams, already up into the 5th spot in car number 41. The battle is for the top spot now. Paul, the wheelman Wainwright, putting the pressure to Jason Moby Dick for spot number 1. Jay Townsend sits in the 3rd spot, trying to look for something to happen right in front of him. Field in a line right now, coming to the start finish line. Jason Moby Dick continues to lead. Here comes Barrington, New Hampshire driver Dan Sweeney now in car number 12, down to the bottom side on Jay Townsend. Townsend tries slamming the door shut, but Sweeney is there now. Sweeney down low, side by side for 3rd. Townsend gonna have to hang tough on the outside groove. Not gonna happen down the back straightaway. Gives the 3rd spot to Dan Sweeney in the 12. Point leader Bob Williams right there as well. Townsend fighting back hard on the outside groove, pushing all the way to the front straightaway all that time. Townsend just a little too eager on that outside groove, and he's going to lose another spot to the point leader, Bob Williams, in car number 41. Up front, Jason Moby Dick continues to lead in car number 22X. Paul Wainwright trying to find a way by, but Moby Dick is protecting that bottom side. Now Jimmy Renfrew Jr. around on the 00. Caution flag on the field. Caution flag on the field. Whoa them up, people. Whoa them up. 2nd place points man, Jimmy Renfrew Jr. out of Canby in the 00 is around. He has been fighting that car for the past few weeks in the 00, and it looked crazy loose in the heat race. And the 00 has refired. He'll go tail. Not the restart that the 22X of Jason Moby Dick wanted to see. Now he's going to have to deal with Wainwright to his outside. Green flag back in the air. Roadrunners back underway. Dan Sweeney, very lackluster on the start there. The 12th car, he loses a couple spots. Now Woody Woodburn in the 44 with trouble. He heads down to the infield out of harm's way to not cause a caution. A nice move by that 44 car. Up front, Jason Moby Dick continues to lead in car number 22X. Wainwright now going to have to deal with your point leader, Bob Williams in the 41. Williams looks to the outside of Wainwright. Look at Jimmy Renfrew Jr. now on the outside groove. Renfrew Jr., the man on the mission in the 00, to the outside on Melinda McCarthy, battling for spot number 4 down the front straightaway. Renfrew Jr. gets the job done on the outside grooves. Steps into the 4th spot, car number 00. Now here comes point leader Bob Williams to the outside on Wainwright. Takes over spot number 2. He's going to go to work on your leader Jason Dick next. Wainwright falls in line in the 3rd spot. Now looks low on Williams once more down the back straightaway, but Williams got the horsepower to set up to the outside on Jason Dick. Battle for the lead now. Jason Moby Dick dealing with your point leader Bob Williams in the 41. Jason Dick down low. Bob Williams up high, side by side for spot number 1. Williams down into turns 3 and 4. New leader going to be car number 41, Bob Williams. Jason Dick settles into the 2nd spot. Battle raging on for spot number 3 now. Dan Sweeney back in the mix. Jimmy Renfrew Jr. way up the racetrack in the 00. Loses the 4th spot back to the 12 of Dan Sweeney. Sweeney now going to work on Paul Wainwright for the 3rd and final podium spot. Halfway home this time by 13 down, 12 to go. 13 down, 12 to go for your leader, Bob Williams. Jimmy Renfrew Jr. has his hands full on that 00 tonight. Loses another spot to the 27 of Jay Townsend. Melinda McCarthy next in line to try her shot at getting by Jimmy Renfrew Jr. Renfrew Jr. trying to find the rail in the 00. Going to lose another spot to Melinda McCarthy in the 30. Up front, once again, Bob Williams, your point leader, is on rails. The battle raging on behind him for the second spot between Jason Moby Dick and the 27, your defending champion Paul Wainwright. Dan Sweeney in the mix as well in car number 12, trying to get himself up into a podium spot. Wainwright white to the rear bumper of the 22X of Jason Dick down the front straightaway. Now Dick slides up the racetrack just a little bit. Wainwright looks slow down the back straightaway. They make a little bit of contact. Jason Dick fighting hard to hang on to spot number 2 right now in car number 22X. Now Dan Sweeney looks low on Wainwright down the front straightaway. Jimmy Renfrew Jr. around again in car number 00. Caution flag number 2. Renfrew Jr. and Melinda McCarthy were going at it further back in the pack. And Jimmy Renfrew Jr. is around for the second time in car number 00. So not the caution that your leader and point leader Bob Williams wanted to see. He'll have to do it all over again. There was some good battling going on for that second spot between Jason Dick, the 22X, the 27 of Wainwright, and the 12 of Dan Sweeney. And I'm sure that's about to continue here in the closing stages of the 25-lap main event for the Brickyard Roadrunners here at the Star Speedway tonight. Seven-lap shootout here. Green flag back in the air. Brickyard Roadrunners back underway. Bob Williams gets the jump once again. Jason Dick not able to get down in front of Paul Wainwright. Now Jay Townsend in the 27 dives to the bottom side on Jason Dick down the back straightaway. Dick hangs onto it for the moment. Jay Townsend gets into him. Dick way up the racetrack now. Jay Townsend looks low side by side for spot number 3, but Jason Dick hangs on. Jason Moby Dick hanging on for dear life, trying to get that third and final podium spot. Dan Sweeney lost all the momentum in the 12 car and heads all the way to the back of the pack in car number 12. Tough break for him. Up front, Bob Williams continues to lead. Paul Wainwright trying to keep him within striking distance in car number 27, not falling back too far. About a car length back in car number 27 as they come down the front straightaway. Battle heating up for the third spot now. Jay Townsend in the 27 right to the rear bumper on Jason Dick down the back straightaway. Looks low now. Keep an eye on that battle for third. Starting to get physical now between Jay Townsend and the 27 and the 22X of Jason Dick. Up front now, Bob Williams starting to open up a gap on Paul Wainwright in the 27. He's got clear sailing up ahead. 22 down, 3 to go for your leader Williams. Best battle on the racetrack is the third and final podium spot between Jason Moby Dick and the 22X and that 27 of Townsend. Twin sticks in the air this time by from Chief Starter Scotty Frazier. 2 laps to go for Bob Williams. Battle still raging on for spot number 3. Townsend now thinking about the outside groove on Jason Dick. Townsend starting to run out of time if he wants to find a way by. Jason Moby Dick down the back straightaway gives him a little shot. Melinda McCarthy is around down in the infield out of harm's way, and we're going to stay green. White flag in the air, final trip around for Bob Williams. Now Jimmy Renfrew Jr. moves up into the 4th spot. He's going to try his hand at the 22X down the back straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. Brickyard Roadrunner main event winner going to be Bob Williams. Second going to go to Paul Wainwright. Third at the line now. Jason Dick working for it. Hangs on to it. Jason Dick gets third. 4th to Jimmy Renfrew Jr. and 5th to the 27 of Jay Townsend. Well, Bob, that was a good one. You got out to a healthy lead. Then you have to fend off Wainwright one last time in that 27. You were able to get the top spot and get another win and pad that points lead.
Yeah, the car's really, really good this year. Really, surprised on how good it is. But I mean, it's definitely the car. So I don't know. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's
all right, you got anybody you'd like to thank down here?
Snowworks, Mike Richards.
All right, his one and only sponsor, your winner tonight, car number 41, your point leader, Bob Williams. And coming home in the second spot tonight, a good run for this guy in his new car, still trying to work out some of the kinks. Your defending champion, nice round of applause, car number 27, Salem, New Hampshire driver, Paul the Wheelman Wainwright. Well, Paul, you thought you might have had a shot there at the end. You closed it to about half a car length, and then he just kind of ran away from you, but a solid run nonetheless in this 27.
Yeah, the car's got a really good short run. It's a phenomenal from what it was last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of work. especially after earlier this season when I wrecked it. I got to thank the shop Roy Stop and Go. I got to thank the Webbers for letting us race here every weekend. It's such a great time. I got to thank all my other sponsors, D&G Graphics, Frams. I got to thank everybody down in the pits, my family for putting up with my long hours at the shop. You crazy, crazy stuff. And everybody else.
All right, second spot tonight, Paul Wainwright in the 27. And holding on for the third spot tonight, he definitely gets the hardest worker of the race award. Car number 22X, Jason Moby Dick. Well, Jason, you were really holding on for dear life there. They were giving you some shots. You were just keeping going, and you kept the third spot at the end there. You weren't letting Jimmy by. You wanted this third spot, and you earned it tonight.
Yeah, I was like a human punching bag out there for a little while, and the car kind of tightened up at the end there, and it was kind of slick out here from the modifieds. But it's a good race, and glad I could hold on to third. You know, I'd just like to thank my sponsors, State Line, Tri-State, Storrs Construction. I don't know, there's a bunch of them. I probably forgot everybody. My crew, Jim, Justin, JR. Joseph's my car captain. Brooks my car captain. My family's here. It's awesome.
All right, third spot tonight, Jason Dick in car number 22X.